Well, Houston, we have a problem. I was just running, doing a test cut, when everything seized up on me. And so I took it out of back gear. That spins free. That spins free. And, but this does not spin free, and it looks like we have a froze gear. Question is, which one is it? Looks like that one's gone. Looks like it's froze on the shaft. Well, now we got a job ahead of us, because I'm going to have to pull that gear off and replace it. Thankfully, I have a few sets of replacement gears, so let's see what we can do here. Yep, I was right. That one gear froze up and it stopped the whole machine. Now thankfully it didn't stop right on the screw, and based on the direction I was cutting, it looks like the gear was turning in a clockwise direction, and it tightened the bolt up so much that it squeezed the gear up against the frame, causing everything to stop. Now I don't know how I'm going to fix this because there's no bearing in there. Maybe I could drill that out, tap it, and put a set screw in there to prevent the screw from turning in the future, but this is going to be kind of tricky. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see here, I'll put that baby back in there. Screw that. Put this back gear on. Yeah, and I was cutting in that direction, like that. Oh, you could see the screw turning right there. So I'm going to have to devise something to prevent it from turning while it's running. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Things that make you go, Okay, I got the gear out, and I think I found the problem. This bushing fits in the gear. And it spun so much that it ground itself down to the frame, and that was just enough to cause the screw to turn and freeze the gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back in there and put this washer that I found on top of there to give it a little bit of extra space, and then put the main washer on top of that, and that should technically allow the gear to spin freely, unless the gear is supposed to spin free. Well, no, that wouldn't work, because then it would do it again. Maybe this gear is supposed to spin free on top of this bushing. That would make more sense. So maybe the bushing actually seized up on the gear. I'm gonna have to take that other gear off there, this one here, and see how that one is set up. Let me try that. Okay, I do have that gear out, and I was correct. That bushing is supposed to spin free of the gear, as you can see in this one. The other one stopped, or it seized up within the gear, which is why everything froze. So what I will do is I'll clean up that bushing. Let me reinstall this one here. Oh, I need a better camera. I had a better camera, but it got stolen at a party. So yeah, see how that spins free on the bushing. That's not going anywhere. So let me tighten that baby down. Yeah, see, that's nice and loose on there. Whereas the other one, it's pretty much wedged inside that gear, or the gear wedged itself inside the bushing. So what I'll do is I'll clean this bushing up, get it to spin free, oil it really well, and then I might add that washer anyway, just to give it a little space to breathe. We'll give that a shot. Okay, what I did was, after banging out that sleeve from the bearing, or the bushing, I took a rasping tool and gently cleaned out the inside of this gear. And now the bushing spins very free on there. So let me get this back together, and technically this should work once again. I'm still going to add that washer, because I guess I could mic it to see if there's a big difference, but I don't know if there's any wear on the frame, or if, you know, the bushing is worn down to the point where it'll get torqued on again by that washer. So I'll add that washer also for some, like I said, breathing room. We shall see. Okay, the gear is back in the machine, nice and loose. Everything feels good. It spins by hand, and voila, we're back in action. Everything's turning. Alright, that should do it. Let's get back to testing.